أهلا وسهلا. Assalamu alaikum everybody. How you doing? I hope you're having a fantastic day or night or afternoon, no matter where you are. I did this same video in Arabic. Check it down in the link below in the description to watch it in Arabic if you want. فعملت هذا الفيديو باللغة العربية. الرابط موجود بصندوق الوصف تحت. Okay, this episode is gonna be about my rejections because I often get those messages of, this girl traveling the world, she's so lucky, she's doing that, she's doing this, I wish I had her life. So I'm here to tell you that this girl flying around got rejected on her head so many times before she got to do that. Reality check. Let's start from the very beginning now, brothers and sisters. So, in the United Arab Emirates, this little girl named Haifa was born. Ever since I was born, I really felt like there's something, like a big desire inside of me to talk, to present, to connect with people, to say things that I want to say to them. So from school, I would stop the science lesson just because I have a poem I want to say to the class. Or I would go to the principal's office and tell her, I have this idea and that idea that I sat the weekend brainstorming for, and look at what I did, and look at what I did. And guess what my cute principal told me? She told me, get out of my office. Who do you think you are? Dr. Phil and Oprah? Get out. Look at her. We tell them to get us ideas and that's what they get ideas for us. And me, in school, I'm like, how do you do that? I come here to you with an idea and then you kick me out of your office. And then I go back home and I cry so much. And I hated school. And to me, it was a black place because of that. And I wouldn't give up. I would still go and get carrots to the principal and give her some stuff and try to talk to her. But same thing until I graduated. She actually banned me from joining any club. Like there was a student council thing and I wanted to be in it and join it. She didn't want me to. Why is that? I don't know. I was actually kind of a good student. I never ran from the school like some of the students used to do. So that was my first rejection, which actually impacted me a lot. And then I graduate from school. I go to university. I'm very active in university. It was amazing. I studied in the American University in Dubai, and it's a beautiful place to study media. If you're interested in studying media in the Middle East, it was phenomenal. And then I go to the workplace. Work, work. Corporate world, عاشوا. Workplace. So I would get asked, what do you want to do here in that company? What would you like to do? So I'm like, I like presenting, and I was always presenting at university, doing different kind of events and stuff like that. So I'd love to present actually. And then they'd look at me and go like, you? I'd be like, yeah, think about something else. And I'm like, okay. That was like the first time I heard it. And then the next person would ask me, what would you want in different departments, in different places, in more than one channel? And I would always say, I want to be a presenter. In the beginning, I used to say it loudly, but then I stopped saying it much. And they tell me, it's unfortunate that you cannot be a presenter. Oh, how about you remove your hijab? Maybe you'll have a higher chance. Or how about you change your accent and pretend you're from this country or from that country? Maybe you'll have a higher chance. And I'd go like, what? How can you say that to me? You want me to change who I am? I thought the audience is hungry for real people. That's what I believe media should be about. Real people talking to other real people. I'm not gonna change myself for you. So then I was quiet for the whole time of being in that work. I was behind the scenes. I was trying my best to be good at what I was doing. It was fun to create shows behind the scenes. But then when I would be on the set and the presenters would be talking, I would be looking at them and go like, oh my God, if I was there, if I was with them, I would say this, I would say that. I could do this, I could do that, I could do research, I could prepare myself like that. I would just gaze and look at them, and some people from behind the scenes would go like, Haifa, come on, focus, do this, do that. I'm like, oh, okay, sorry. So, and then I'd get back to whatever it is that I'm doing. But I never, not for one day, forgot about this thing. The reaction that I had was stop telling them what I want to do and actually start doing it. So that's when I started my channel. I said, no one wants to give me a show. I'm gonna get my camera and film myself by myself. No one wants to direct it, produce it. I'm gonna be a director. I'm gonna produce it, and I'm gonna find someone to help me edit because I hate editing, but now it's kind of better. So that's what I did. I took my camera and I started filming, and I came back and I wanted to edit them, and I sat with a couple of editor friends, and then they told me that this is not nice of a show and we don't want to edit it. So it's not really cool, doesn't make a good show. We're just trying to be honest with you. That's what they told me. Of course, it was a long journey. I got depressed. Like if you go to the about section in the channel and see it's 2014 when I started, actually has a background story of a year and a half. So then I didn't listen. And then I sat with my other friend who was my age, younger than all of them. And she helped me, and she took her weekends off to help me do my channel. Her name's Ashwag. I love her. Then the channel got kicked off. And I got the attention of some people in the field, and I actually did it to get a job as a presenter and to get myself out there. So instead of knocking on the doors of each manager, I wanted to show them what I have, because I didn't really blame them. They're too busy, they have their paperwork, they have their responsibility. If they didn't see me, it's fine. It just means I have to take a different path to show them what I really can do. And that's what I did with the channel. So I got the attention of a couple of them, but then I didn't really get a show. And then I'm like, you know what? Let me just quit my job and focus entirely on that show, because if you want it to really kick off, if you want to have a YouTube channel, you have to give it a lot of effort and time and all of that. So then I went and I was working on my own episodes, and then I joined an amazing company called Idea Media. Check their links in the description below, because they took me as I am. They didn't want to change anything about me. They wanted to encourage me to do what I'm doing with my vision, so they actually helped me edit. When the door gets closed on you from one side, it gets open to you from another side, and that's what happened with me. The biggest rejection I ever got in my life in the corporate world, when I was asked to change who I am. I strongly disagree with having to change who we are to make someone else happy, or to take a shortcut towards somewhere else. And especially with me being an Arab Muslim girl, I'm even more stubborn to keep my identity, to talk to the world about it, and to share this culture. Like, culture is a blessing. If somebody is Indian, I would want to know about their Indian culture in an authentic way. I would like to know about this Chinese person in an authentic way. So I would like to talk to the world about me and my culture in an authentic way. That's the thing. And I'll tell you something very, very important. This rejection that I got, the fact that I didn't get it easy, it showed me that I can direct a show, I can present, I can produce. It boosted my organizing skills. You can throw me anywhere with a camera and I can come up with an idea of an episode and do all of that. In 1 year, I feel like I grew a worth of 7 years, because I had to do it the hard way, because I had to get my hands dirty with building stuff. That's what happened, and I'm so grateful for it, because whoa, I got discovered, man. I discovered something about myself. So now I have another thing. Like, in a couple of years time, I want to help people direct their own shows and do stuff. If I just got it easy and I was just, okay, I'll be a presenter, talk, maybe I wouldn't have known that I was able to do these things. So with any rejection, it brings out so much in you. And I'll tell you something, the biggest rejection is the rejection that comes from within. The inner voices inside of us, oh my God, they're more fierce and harsh than anyone's voice. And that's what we should work on, shutting up those inner voices. And I get them all the time. I can't tell you how hard it was for me in the morning to get up. I was passing through something and I didn't want to get up, but I'm like, boom, get up. And you know this thing, when you change your physical state and go somewhere else, you get a good shower, you drink water, you get your coffee, it helps boost you up. Please, be kind to yourself in the way that you talk. Be soft. And that's something, trust me guys, I tell myself before anyone else, because I could be really tough on myself, but it's amazing when you just live each day by its own, take it easy, and then go and build with happiness, build with whatever you want to do with calmness. Things will not be easy, but you choose your battle. You choose this fight that will give you inner satisfaction, that will make you feel like, yay, I'm on that path, my calling, I'm working on it. So this is it. I hope I didn't take too long. And I want you guys to enjoy your time, no matter where you are. And thank you so much for your support, your messages. Man, I was just in Turkey and I met you, and the hugs and the gifts I got from you are priceless. Thank you, mashkourin. Hello, Allah. Thank you. Salam. This was Haifa from Fly with Haifa. Subscribe. Subscribe to that cute little red button.